Hey y'all, with deer season right around the corner here in Texas, I thought I'd show you a little way to make a little room in the freezer. So I have some deer backstrap from last season, and I was just going to show you how I reverse sear that and serve it with some cream horseradish. So the first step is thawing it, so just put it into your refrigerator. I think mine thawed in about 1.5 to 2 days. Once thawed, just get a cooling rack or a roasting rack and put it on a cookie sheet that's covered in foil. And then I spray it down with some olive oil. And then it's a matter of just trimming up that tenderloin. This one still has the silver skin on it, so I get it nice and dry. If you've ever trimmed up a beef tenderloin, it's the same process. Just get the silver skin off of it the best you can. And then all I do is salt and pepper it. So I use kosher salt, and then I just grind the pepper on top of the tenderloin. And then just put it on the roasting rack that's already been greased. I set my oven to 275. And the idea here is that we're going to cook it really slow, and it's going to be perfectly cooked throughout the whole tenderloin, and then we'll sear it in the end. So you're going to want a thermometer. I use a dot, which you see here, and you're going to cook it to temp rather than the time. So you'll just take the probe, and because you're cooking on low heat, you can put the probe and shut the oven door. So I just try to aim for the center, and you're going to target a time of 115 degrees on your thermometer. When it hits around 110, you can go ahead and get your cast iron ready. I use an olive oil spray because my pan's well seasoned, but if not, you might need to use a little oil. The goal here is not to pan fry, but to actually sear. To gauge if you're searing, here's a little bit of what a sear should sound like. So after you sear it for about 2 minutes on one side, you're just going to flip it over and sear the other side. Again, you should have that nice searing sound. And after 2 minutes, you'll pull it. You don't really have to rest something that's been reverse seared, but we're going to cover this with foil long enough to make the creamed horseradish. So add 2 big spoonfuls of sour cream. Then you're going to add some prepared horseradish. So I use about 2 tablespoons. Then add some apple cider vinegar, just a splash. So I actually mostly missed the bowl, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And then I'm going to add some diced chives and stir this up. If you're making it ahead of time, you can put it in the refrigerator. Otherwise, you can serve it right after you slice the backstrap. When you go to slice the backstrap, the thicker part is going to be on the rare to medium rare side. And then as you move to the thinner part of the backstrap, it's going to be medium rare. Because we put the probe in the center and we cook to 115, that's going to give you that medium rare wherever you put the probe. So the thicker part obviously will be a little less done, which I don't mind, and that's a good way to serve backstrap. To serve this, we actually put it with some carrots, and then we put 3 backstrap medallions. I like the medium rare. I like the rare medium rare. And then we add a little bit of the cream horseradish, and that's what we had for dinner last night. It's a pretty simple meal, and it's a good way to clear out the freezer for hunting season. Hope y'all enjoy it.